Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. We're doing the last campaign that we're going to do in this game, The Witch Hunt. Last episode, we beat the Golems of Amgarak. We're going to import the character from there. I mean, I can only guess that it's, yeah. I mean, it's mostly the same equipment. This one is a slightly different color. It's a little bit more bloody. I did get new equipment. Oh yeah. Episode 4? Did I miss? Yeah, I missed that. But that's the one that we're importing from the last episode.
Flemeth once told me that temptation lies in the forbidden. Do not follow me, I said, and slipped into the shadows. Some doors should never be reopened.
I'm glad you're here. I couldn't do this alone. It's Bellum, by the way. Don't worry, we'll find Morrigan. And make her pay? I suppose if I want to say that, I could. Yeah, we'll find Morrigan, I promise. Bellum doesn't like Morrigan. What? You don't remember my dog's name? I'm glad I do, to be honest. And Bellum is leveled up. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Also, all the things are in the wrong place, but that's just how the game works. Oh, my AI doesn't know things. Interesting. Why don't I have momentum? Curious. Why did I? Maybe for the cutscene, for purposes of the cutscene. You know how it is. I should have Morrigan's ring right there for extra 2 willpower. Do I want to give it up for anything over here? Maybe this one? I mean, that one is pretty good. Let's level Bellum up over here. Bellum is already spent in regards to his points. He's got some abilities. Probably want some Second Wind is interesting for him. Probably want some passives. Brave, oh yeah. Grants bonuses to damage and a bunch of other things up there, for sure. And then we have Shred and Nemesis over here. The Bombari becomes, or has become, a relentless killer. It gains bonuses to health and health. Yeah, that's the one I want. And that is an angry dog right there. And I don't like angry dogs. Why are dogs so scary when they're angry? Seriously, they're so nice when they're not. It's like bears. Except bears are scary when they're not angry. Codex, the death of Flemeth. Oh yeah, I murdered her over here. It was quite difficult, actually. Flemeth saved you during the first stages of the Blight, and her daughter Morrigan helped nurse you and Alistair back to health. Morrigan later revealed that Flemeth was an abomination who had sacrificed her daughters to preserve her own unnatural life. You agreed to confront Flemeth before she could sacrifice Morrigan, and found the enigmatic old crone at her hut in the wilds. After a short exchange, she shapeshifted into a high dragon, and with difficulty, thank you, game, and you killed her. Yes. So much about Flemeth remains a mystery. Standing in front of her deserted home in the marsh sent a shiver up your spine. Not down, so it's like, I don't know what to think about that. Like someone walking over a grave. I've walked over graves. Knowingly and unknowingly. I've walked over the remains of actual people that are, you know, bones, skeletons, the realistic looking skeletons, mind you. The ones that you see in video games, I've walked over that in real life. And I didn't get any shivers up my spine or down my spine. And yes, I studied archaeology, that's why I did that. Flemeth is looking good these days. Death?
Not another step. What are you doing here? Call off your hound.
Death suits her. Mm-hmm. Easy there, boy. Apparently it's a boy.
Fine, I'll start then. I am Ariane, of the Dalish people. My keeper sent me to find Asha Belinar, the woman of many years.
Yeah. Flemeth is dead.
Many have tried to kill Asha Belinar in the past. Do not claim victory until a few centuries have passed with no sight of her. We thought she could help us find her daughter, Morrigan. The young witch has caused trouble for my clan. Has she earned your ire as well?
Not really. Let's see. Yes, and when I find her, I'm going to kill her. Or I could say I love her, which is... I don't actually remember how I role-played my character for love. I think I eventually confessed that I loved her, so he does. I can only, in my mind, that is only the circumstances of their departure, of Morrigan's departure anyway, which I enjoyed having fun with. That was a fun episode to record. I really enjoyed that one. But she's a friend, and I'm concerned for her. What happened is between Morrigan and me. You know what? Let's go with the love thing. Maybe that's gonna be a fun thing. You know, it's Morrigan's DLC anyway, so yeah, I love her.
They say she is beautiful, but I have never heard anyone claim she is capable of love. Morrigan stole an ancient book my clan has guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a piece of our history. Everything we once had, all legacy of our ancient magics, were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the Wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left.
That sounds like her. What's so special about this book?
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Alluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan.
How do you know Morrigan stole it?
1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later, it was gone.
So what now?
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Alluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage, who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. He said other similar treasures remain in the library, but they would never allow a Dalish to view them. Perhaps you will meet a different reception.
Well, they have to let me in. I'm a Grey Warden.
Masirinus, I look forward to working with you.
Sounds like Bellum is quick to warm up to people. That's a good job, all right. And of course, we have 2 rogues in the team. My god, game, come on. Don't keep giving me rogues. Is she actually a rogue, though? No, she's not. No, is she? She is. She is. She has some interesting abilities. She probably also has all of this stuff. Good job. Yeah, you take care of yourself. I'm more than confident that you're gonna do it. Did you light this fire?
All right.
The only place in the hut not covered in a fine layer of dust is
Going.
I know.
Yes.
Is around the fireplace. It looks like the fire was recently lit. Yes, I would. What's her name? She didn't even tell me her name. Ariane. No, she did. Maybe. I missed it. The contents of this chest have long since removed. Have been long since removed. And we have a bed over here. This bed doesn't look like it's been slept in for years, except for what? Bellum? Except for a recent intrusion, the whole place looks abandoned. Does it? These people I've never seen, the people who designed this level, I've never seen an abandoned place. This looks just like any other level. Anyway, we're out of here. Definitely not about to find out. Enemies is what I was gonna say. They're very upset with us, but I don't know what I did to them. Well, we have 2 mages, or 2... Oh, we got a shriek over there. We have 2, thieves, so let's see what I can do here. You're stunned, so I have bees on me, so friends! It's the bears that I was talking about before. Okay, yeah, you really need to die here. Let's see what I can do with a blink, or whatever this is, a flicker. Blink, flicker, it's the same thing at the end of the day. And now a whirlwind. And they all die. We did it. Of course, this is still the same level as the level in the first game, so it's not like...
Going.
Did that guy had 6 gold? Well, that was fast. And sort of... It's not pointless, it's just to remind you of... how the game works, I suppose. So, what do I want you to do? Momentum. And that's that. Yeah, just keep the momentum and we're gonna be fine. Where are we? We're back in Ferelden. I wonder if this DLC is gonna be big, like the Awakening was. I hope it is. So we could go to all the places, except we can only go to the Circle. Rising out of the middle of Lake Calenhad, this tower is home to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. It also apparently was destroyed, but let's see what happens. The game should import the choices, right? That I made.
Welcome to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem?
Ariane can be trusted.
What is that supposed to mean? Most Dalish are common thieves?
As you say, you are the hero of Ferelden, and as such, we are obliged to show you courtesy. However, the Templars have not forgotten your actions from your previous visit. I would not like to see a repeat of that incident.
Relax, I'm just here for the library.
If you're looking for a book, you can start in the index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
All too tempting indeed. She apparently has the same distaste for them as Morrigan had, although most likely definitely for different reasons. Morrigan's was a very personal problem with the Templars, mostly because they wanted her dead, because she is an apostate, and not a mother. I say not a mother. She might have found some other. I was gonna say a patsy, but I suppose somebody else to do whatever she wanted to do, because I didn't let her.
Stories about the hero of England. Apparently, he once took on a lady pirate and 3 greased nugs between the sheets. No! I'll tell you about it later.
Ladies, I don't know what a nug is, but what the heck is a nug? That's manuscript copy. The title is Antivan. Or maybe Navaran. Sailable? Why is it called sailable? You can sail something. Can you? Is sail a verb? Because it has to be a verb for sailable to be a word, right? Unless it's an exception, of course. But aren't uniquely noteworthy. In a Master Tempest rune over here. Yeah, we got some of those. I don't know why it's called sailable. Maybe a holdover from words that are common in JRPGs sometimes, because I'm not exposed to JRPGs all that much, and I notice the things that JRPGs just take for granted, and Western RPGs tend not to. So we got some Mabari Crunch over here. I'll take that, and a bunch of that stuff. That's good. I see the inventory limit is still as ridiculous as ever, but I have long since given up on wanting to. What?
I was not. Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting, right? All these mages, so complacent, thinking they're so important. You think I need to relax? Well, maybe.
I mean, the Dalish are a lot more in tune with nature. I can't understand what Bellum wants. Hadley, I think I remember him. Sandal, definitely. Hey, Sandal.
Enchantment?
Enchantment for sure. What are you doing here?
Enchantment!
Of course. Oh, Bellum.
Enchantment!
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I said it. Where's Bowden?
Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
Yeah, I'd like to buy something. Also, you go back, because I didn't talk to you on purpose. Not that I have anything against him, but still. Do we have arrows? Why? What is that? Okay, sell that. Warden's Companion. Yeah, I don't need that. Chastened, don't need this. Sell basically the lower level stuff. Yeah. Some of this stuff is pretty good, but oh well. Safe explosives. I'm still carrying the safe explosives. Good for me. And just a bunch of things for sure. Okay, good. Let's see what you have. Worn studded braid. Oh yeah, things for Bellum for sure. And of course, runes. And that's about that, really. I'm sure there's great things in here.
Enchantment?
Yes, enchantment.
Enchantment!
Bolded as well. See, another thing that JRPGs do, actually, a little bit. And Western RPGs tend not to bold things for reasons. So, Expert Flame Rune. What do I have with me here? Grandmaster Slow Rune, Lightning Rune, Master Paralyze. I also have some Grandmaster stuff, but not a whole lot of damage, unfortunately. A couple of Grandmasters there. And my Tunic, which has the Constitution up there. Chance to avoid missile attacks. You know what? Let's just make that. Give me all the chance. Make me immune to missile attacks. I don't want to be knocked down by the archers that I'm sure this game is going to have plenty of. Or this DLC. Hadley, or Hadley.
You are well, I hope.
I am indeed well, I hope. Also, I am Baylor. And the Grey Warden. I don't need to go down there. I can't go down there. It's this way. The marker is in the center. But this is a big level. I think these are new. I don't remember seeing them.
Look at all these books. I've never seen so many.
There are a lot of them. That is true. There's a chalkboard over here. I say chalkboard. It's a shale. Shale?
Purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Don't you remember the Dragonling disaster? There's bits of Ivan still burnt onto the ceiling on the 3rd floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls, that sort of thing.
Owls? What sort of mage has an owl as a pet?
I like the joke. I like the joke. The owl, of course, being an ancient Greek symbol of wisdom. Mages needing wisdom and all that. I mean, do they? Or is it just intelligence?
You, Hound. You think you could sneak up on the mage over there? How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him? Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
I noticed. It's, I don't understand why. I think my dog is broken. Or something. It's also not a dog. It's a Mabari, which is also not a pet. Also not mine. It's just my friend. I suppose that makes it my friend. But either way. It is weird. It's just weird. Maybe it's because he was trained in the military or something. And we got some indexes over here. Index as no, wait, AF. This is an index of books, sorted alphabetically from A to F. All about weeds. This book is in the beginner's herbalism section. Balm for protection and enchantment. Unstable solutions section. A catalog of elven relics in the mysterious artifacts, and Franny's poultice recipes in the potent medicines section. Well, if I think this is meant for us to, if we need books, we need to come in here and see in which section it is. Did I don't know if I said it, but I definitely thought it, that it's a badly organized... oh, wait. That started. That showed up. Do I need to read all of them? I will read all of them then. I thought it was a badly organized library, but I don't think it is. It's just that the books are all... You see how the books are all weird and whatnot. Yeah, that's... Don't get... Oh, it's a book on nugs! Maybe we're gonna learn what a nug is. Oh, I think I know what a nug is now that I think about it. It's a pig. I didn't do that to them. What is kind of... I am now very embarrassed by the fact that I said ladies when I left. That was... I should have... We found nugs in Arborang. Or, not Arborang. It's not Arborang, right? It's in the Harrow Dwelf. Whatever the name of the dwarven city is. This is where I needed to go, though. Search through the Circle's library to see if you can find anything Illuvian in its Elven, so books on related topics would be a good start. Yes, we did find... I swear it was there. Wait. Does it highlight the last that you see? Mythical creatures. Scroll of Entropy. Scroll of Entropy, not scroll. Which book would you like to examine? Huh. Mythical creatures. I see. So let's pay attention this time around, because I thought it was activating things. In the history section. Yeah, let's go there. Unfortunately, I have no idea where the history section is, but that's a different matter. It might be in here. Oh yeah. There's a lot of things in here.
It's not a Dalish elf.
Don't gawk. I hear they cut out your eyes for staring at their tattoos.
They do not.
I would.
They do. I read it somewhere.
And you believe everything you read, do you?
Better safe than sorry, I say.
Yeah, I guess that explains, or that sort of, not, that doesn't explain, but that sort of justifies my defense of her at the beginning. I didn't, he definitely rolled his eyes as if he was in the right. He definitely wasn't in the right. The guard that we talked to at the beginning. Which book would you like? The Translating Elven Languages, please. Based on a collection of research, this work explores the translation, or the translating, of various Elven dialects. Well, I guess that's that, isn't it? Oh, we got some things over here. Kadab and Kozlun and Hiccups. An exceptionally biased history of the Kunadi philosopher, Kozlun. Was it written by him? Because that's pretty biased. Also, what the heck does it mean to be a biased history? Of Hammer, it's definitely, if it's written either, but it's written either in the first person or by people who have a stake in the matter, I suppose. Of Hammers and Witches, a history. This ancient Orlesian text dates from the Chantry's early days. Time and dust has weathered most of the ink, but from what you can make out, it covers a war on the heretics of the old Imperium. Faded descriptions of men in robes tremble before figures bearing an ominous symbol of a black eye in a sunburst. Well, that's something, at least. But yeah, can you imagine if basically every country's history was described or rather, not every country's history, but rather every country's history as written by the people of that country were described as biased, because that history is biased because it's written by people of the country, so it's obviously biased, because the bias is the fact that you're part of the country. But that's just a weird way. I don't know what that means. Or what, rather, I know what that means. I don't know what the writer meant. School of Spirit. Which would you like to examine? Let's see. Virulent Walking Bomb. This short book details creative uses of the Walking Bomb spell. And then we have the Spirit. This book has been vandalized and is no longer readable. Scribbled on the cover are the words Entropy Rules. And it was a book on the Spirit. Spirit, School of Magic. Spirit Healers Through the Ages over here, a book on the history of Spirit Healers. Folded near the back of the book is a very old sheet of notes scrawled by a young apprentice. In the margins are various sketches of Templars being eaten by a fierce tiger named Sir Pouncelot. Oh yeah, that's from the other DLC. It's also not a tiger, I suppose. It's a cat, but sure. I should have it still, now that I think about it. And Quietening the Mind. Relaxation exercises for spirit mages. Which probably are very important, considering that they do become possessed by demons if they don't relax properly. Sir Pouncelot is right there. Who's the pretty kitty? And apparently it resurrects you. So, good job, Colonel, for not using that in the previous DLC to not have to lower the difficulty. Oh, sorry, I didn't lower the difficulty. I increased the difficulty. It was too easy, so I had to beat the last boss in Nightmare difficulty. But we're out of time for the day, so I'm gonna continue looking around in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG.
The Templar who went after those apostates near Haifa.
Micah, it's terrible what they did to him.
They say he was force-fed so much lyrium he was bleeding from the eyes. His brain was liquefied in his skull.
Can lyrium really do that?
It can kill you, but... well, you know how rumors are. Those pisses give us all a bad name. Now some Templar will take it out on an innocent mage and start the cycle all over again.
And this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.